wanted so badly to be a girlfriend that it turned him away.
No, he wanted you to lose weight. And that's the thing the men won't ever tell you. A lot of times you're in the F only category because you're too fat. What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today, we are going to show the end result of feminism. So there is a woman who got rejected twice at a bar. Obviously, she was not hot, because if she was hot, she would have not have gotten, rejected. But clearly she doesn't know her place in the marketplace because hot guys are banging her. So now she approaches hot guys in public and they're rejecting her.
The loneliness epidemic is real. I went to 2 bars, not just one, 2 bars, and I got rejected by not one, but 2 guys. Now, I usually don't go out like this, but I was feeling like I was starving for affection, and I just wanted somebody to make me feel pretty. Like my mother once told me, sometimes you go out not because you want to have fun.
Yeah, if you want to feel pretty, go to the gym. It's time to get 10,000 steps, 1,200 calories a day.
But you want just one person to make you feel special. And I did that tonight. And maybe, just maybe, it was out of desperation. Not that I don't have
I can feel that.
a lot to live for, I have plenty. But I went out hoping to just feel a raw connection with somebody. And I got rejected by 2 people. And I felt so terrible that I ended up walking home alone to sober myself up. Because this was not the night that I planned out for myself. The loneliness epidemic is so real. And it is such a raw experience for me.
Yeah, this is choice. This is a choice. Now, a lot of women, they're going to phrase this as this is the loneliness epidemic, blah, blah, blah. But she's actively done things to make herself unattractive. Like, she's overweight. She's got these big glasses on, a chest tattoo. You don't have to be lonely. Just stop dressing like a hooker, and you can even keep the hooker, just be thin.
For a lot of people. Now,
I mean, the hooker dressing, they still get wifed as long as they're thin.
It's not that I don't have, I feel like I am a pretty girl, but it is
not really. I'd rate you at like a 3 or 4.
Not that I'm looking necessarily in the wrong places, but it is the wrong time, and unfortunately.
No, it's that you're fat, and that's the real honesty here. You can find your husband at a bar. You can find your husband anywhere, but it's the overweightness.
I have knocked on every door that I possibly could have, and every door has come to me to no avail. Also, be careful walking alone at night, because I just had somebody trail me.
You are not hot enough to get kidnapped. I'm sorry, you're not. It's just, men don't even really rape women over a certain age. I'm sure if you extrapolated that to a weight, come on.
It's sad what we do when we're starving for affection. The last person that I was spending time with told me that they liked me, but I wanted so badly to be a girlfriend that it turned him away.
No, he wanted you to lose weight. And that's the thing the men won't ever tell you. A lot of times you're in the F only category because you're too fat. So lose weight. Show the men that you want it. But that's the thing. You could say you want to be his girlfriend, but if you're not getting thin, then do you really?
Isn't that crazy? I just wanted a connection. I just wanted someone to hold me and make me feel like the world wasn't ending. And I spent all of my time trying to make this person feel special so that they wouldn't leave me. Just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on. It's absolutely crazy. So now I'm just listening to my music, going on like a 3-mile walk. This I would not advise to you.
Go on a 3-mile walk. I actually would have advised that. That's great. That's great, honey. Get the 3 miles.
I was in a funky headspace. So
okay. So apparently, what's his face? Anton Daniels and Poor Man's Podcast responded to her.
What does that mean when a woman said I've knocked on every door that's available to me? That means that maybe she tapped on every resource on this, or maybe she went to all of the bars that she thought that would make the most sense, that she hit the streets and stuff like this. To be honest with you, I look at this as sad. And this was a long time coming, because these are the things that I've been warning people about for a very long time, and that I've said that, hey, this is going to be a very, very dark time for a lot of people that decided that they wanted to go swimming in this pool that got piss in it, and instead of doing the things that makes the most sense to, get you guys the best results possible, you said you got it. You said that you didn't want to hear anything, and then a lot of people decided that they wanted to listen to a bunch of people that didn't have results in single, and so y'all trauma bonded with each other. And now look at you. Y'all out here seeking and chasing affection in bars and getting rejected by men that got options. Because, contrary to popular belief, it's a lot of guys that's been getting a lot of game, a lot of insight. Some don't need it. Others need, affirmation. And then there's a lot of guys that actually just get the insight and the information and they just store it in their back pocket. And now they up.
Hi.
And then this is her response to them.
My name's Liliana Gomez, and I've been the subject of scrutiny for over 24 hours. I posted a video online that was meant for my close friends, and yes, I did share it online publicly, but I found it to be the topic of a YouTube channel with over 1 million followers.
Cry me a river. I mean, it's the internet, honey. You can have a private TikTok account with your friends, but you made it public.
And it was
she wanted sympathy. So women post things. We talk about our problems because we want sympathy and we want to know that we're not alone. So we want other women to come in and say, oh, like, that's so sad. It's kind of just a part of our psyche. And yeah, but there's consequences to that. And she's about to find out.
Personal video that I did not give permission to be leaked. Now, that being said, I was talking about the loneliness epidemic and how it is difficult for anybody of any gender.
And not any weight. Fit people are not necessarily lonely. They find partners at the gym.
To find themselves in the position where they are rejected, when they are looking via dating apps, going out in person, making friends, trying to find someone to connect with, and honestly, giving up all resorts and going to a bar like I did and just trying to see if I hit it off with somebody. That's all it was. Just me being single and wanting to hit it off with somebody. And I got rejected by 2 men. And I posted a video about how frustrating it was. Not because I got rejected by 2 men, but just because I have been searching for 3 years, hoping that I could find a connection with somebody. And that is not wrong. That is not wrong. But these...
Look, nobody said it's wrong, but men have been going through this for millennia. And it's going to be difficult. Look, you got to lose weight, hun. Lose weight. Keep telling you.
2 the YouTubers sourced my video.
And I'm the third. Welcome to the Manosphere.
And talked about how I am not, how me as a woman being rejected speaks leaps and bounds for what the dating narrative is. And I have been the subject of the scrutiny of many YouTubers of over.
And I bet she's rejected men too. I know everyone's like, who would she reject? Promise you God. She's unhinged. There's men that are waiting.
100,000 people that commented on that video and talked about how...
Now, there's a big hope with men. They're like, oh, well, that doesn't mean that all those men would wife her. And I'm like, yeah, but some would still.
I am a torta. I am fat. I am overweight.
Real.
How the septum theory...
Thank you. Thank you for admitting that.
...is real, and how I hate men when, that makes so much sense because I hit on men in the bar and I wanted their company. How my tattoos make me a...
Yeah, okay. I'll explain it to you, hon. So the challenge you have is that you are ruining your feminine beauty. You actually have a pretty symmetrical face. You could be cute, but because you got chest tattoos, a septum piercing, and you're fat, like, you're not dressing in a way that's appealing to men. You haven't taken the time to study what men even like.
Or so much judgment that I would.
But she doesn't understand men. This is how men think. They're just not honest. They don't tell us that, but this is how they think behind closed doors.
Never dare to presume or dare partake to give to anybody has been put onto me. So I decided to take it in my own hands to talk about this issue. And I reached out to both you.
I thought you were going to do to lose weight. I thought you were going to get on a diet plan. God help us.
YouTubers, and asked if I can make commentary on these videos because I think there's a deeper social implication. And I was not given that opportunity. Not only did they steal that video, but they did not include me or even, I mean, I guess it's already implied, but they did not allow me to give permission or comment on it.
You don't have to.
So I'm taking a step further, and I am going to the Drew Barrymore show. And I am sending in an inquiry, and hopefully she accepts it because I love that woman and I love that show. But
yeah, and I wouldn't be shocked if she got on a show like that, because Remember, they coddle women forever. She is never going to have honesty. People are never honest with women.
Here is what I have put, so bear with me. I posted a video on TikTok about the loneliness epidemic and what it is like to be rejected as a woman who pursues men. I am a passionate, always vulnerable, and earnest individual with a fiery disposition. I'm meant to break a caste, a stereotype, in the dating scene that implies one misleading
Women want to be victims so bad.
narrative and all of its complexities. That it isn't okay for women to be lonely and pursue company in whatever form that may take.
Oh, now she's making it a misogyny thing.
The dating scene has a lot of rigidity surrounding the idea that men are to pursue women, and that women who pursue are desperate and less than. I don't believe that's true. I like to enable the ideology that I am brave and intelligent, and more importantly, capable of getting what I want. So I pursue men. In doing so, I have encountered a lot of frustration and rejection. When confessing feelings to a small group of friends, my video was leaked to an online YouTube source and sources that have lamented me for pursuing men, and more
Okay, now she's
importantly, 100,000
now
about this. And I believe I have so much to say. I have so much to me, and dare not
I had to skip it, but yeah, dear God.
give me my proper accreditation.
Hun, I just want you to know that you're insufferable. In the nicest way I can. You seem like you have a good spirit, but yeah, you're insufferable, and nobody's going to tell you that. Because I can tell because of the attitude you have. Bad attitude. You'll be the victim forever. No wonder those men said no.
Help this spread, because I have so much to say. I have so much to say, and I have
How many views did this get? Did this really spread? Oh, she's 203,000 followers. Okay. Yeah, I wish you luck, hun. Please lose weight. Anyways, you can use, and it would go viral actually if you did this, and you took my voice and you said please lose weight, and then you actually lost the weight. It would actually go viral. So, anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comments. This just kind of shows how women are never have people that are honest with them, because there's no incentive to be honest, because we crash out. Anyways, guys, please like the video on your way out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.